What's up? What's up? What's up, tribe? Okay, you guys, I'm getting myself together. Y'all know sometimes it be some technical difficulties over here. Welcome, Kiss My Cheeks. Hey, boo.
Hey,
All right.
how you doing?
What's up, Ebs? I like them glasses, girl. Those
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you. I just got them today.
I like those. Hey, Angela Rusher.
Hello, beautiful people. How we doing tonight?
We are good. And listen, we have L Teddy 27 who couldn't join us last week, but he is a part of the panel and he is here
Why your
today.
face look like that?
When what?
Why your face look like that?
Like what?
Like you
Like,
already you came on with a stank face. Like
I was drinking my soda.
he came on with the face knowing that we got to talk about Plain Jane today.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Miss Plain Jane. Oh, we're gonna get to it. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. We are here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, Episode 2. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat. If you are new here, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit the like button as you come in the door. You know, wipe your feet, take a seat in the front. We got plenty of seats up front, but go on and hit that like button. Get on in, okay? So, first of all, let me ask you guys on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this episode?
7.5.
6.
I was at a 5.5.
Kiss my
I
cheek.
gave it an extra 2 points just for T.S. Madison. Is that wrong?
One for each titty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kiss my cheeks. What you
I
got?
also gave it a half a point for RuPaul killing that bug as it crawled across. No.
I'm in the minority. I enjoyed this one better than last week, so I gave it an 8.
Okay, all right. I probably would have said a 6 too. It definitely was not for me. It was not as good of an episode as episode 1. And I'm not even going to necessarily speak on the talent because I think there was some great talent. I just think overall,
There was?
overall, it just was not as entertaining. Oh, here we go. All right.
I just somebody has like background or something. I was trying to make sure it wasn't me.
Uh-oh. Is it me?
I'm sorry, I gotta be on my neck.
Okay, that's Abby. I do hear something like it sounds like a machine or something happening. I don't know. It's gone now. It must be Abby because it's gone now. All right,
Is it
guys.
back? Wait, are we good? It's back?
No, y'all look good. I think it was Abby.
Okay.
We'll wait till she comes back and see if it comes back. But yeah, I think it's good. All right. So I did put together a little slideshow. Y'all gonna be proud of me. Look at me. Look at what I did. Look
Period.
at what I did. Hey, yes.
Well, that's good.
You shut up, El Teddy.
That's good. What do you want
It didn't
from me?
sound like you meant it. It sounded real condescending.
I can't win for losing.
I'm scared about it.
You ain't say, oh, that look nice, really, but you said, well, that's good. I don't know. It was the way you said it.
Oh.
So now listen, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time critiquing these looks because we already did that. But what I want to do is go through really, El Teddy. But I want to go through what we think now that we've gotten a whole episode with these personalities. I want to go through our impressions of the ladies. So we're going to start with the first person in the workroom, which was Hershey LaCour-Jate, which I don't know who that is. Ebby's still muted, so it's not Ebby.
Oh, it might be me.
I think it was you, Angela.
Okay, I'll just say give him a second. Give him a second. Okay. So most of us, not everybody, because I'm not going to speak for everybody, but most of us, I think, are a little. I know I am. Let me speak for myself. I am a little biased towards Hershey LaCour-Jate, but I still feel like I could give an honest critique. But I think Hershey is on her way to being Miss Congeniality. I saw a lot of people say she basically narrated this episode. What you got, El Teddy?
I was afraid that I would not be able to be objective. You know what I'm saying? With Hershey, but I really tried to take this as if, and I'm glad she wasn't on the first episode, and I'm glad she was on this episode, and so I could take, you know, my liking of Hershey out of it and say and act like she was just a regular new person that I was meeting for the first time. So when I was critiquing or when I was writing my notes for me, I tried to make sure that, you know, I just was coming from the I don't know this chick from Adam.
All right. So anybody want to add to Hershey, like overall first, like this first episode impression of Hershey?
I enjoyed that. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't know Hershey because I don't watch Chasing, so it was me getting introduced to her, and I really, really like her. She was one of my favorites this episode and last week. I like her personality. I liked her introduction. Came in first, and to me, she was the narrator of the episode. She was critiquing everything in the confessionals that was going on in the workroom, and I really like that for her, and I can't wait to get to know her even more. I heard about her from you all, so I was objective, and I like what I saw.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, yeah. I'm glad to hear that. I love that purple wig. I did love that wig.
I loved the purple. Well, for Hershey, for me, I was like, it's her energy and her whole, you know, just her aura and her energy is infectious. Now, if I'm looking at the dress for me was like real. The dress didn't really do it for me like that. And when I looked at her hair, I didn't really care for the hair because her hairline had something going on at the hairline where I was kind of like, I don't really care for that. But I think that her personality and just her whole aura sometimes, you know, makes you not pay attention to the whole aesthetic.
Okay.
All right.
I would agree with that.
All right. Well, let's move on right along.
I just wanted that overcoat to match her. What was under the bodysuit?
Yeah.
I did enjoy getting to watch her run around. Because that was a very me thing to run around in there and just lay on the floor like that. Like that's some stuff I would do if I ever got in a workroom. So I enjoyed that.
Okay. So next we have Plasma. Now I'm gonna say this. Her
no
drag
more wire
name,
hangers.
Huh?
I thought you was gonna say no more wire hangers. My bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely giving me no more wire hangers. Her drag name absolutely does not match
at all.
Her persona, her drag persona.
This needs to have a first and a last name. It needs to be like a little like dated of a name, like it
needs to be Dynasty-esque, Falcon Crest-esque. You know what I'm
saying? Than that. Something Judy Garland-esque. I mean,
yeah.
Because her last name should be Westwood. Her name should be Ashley Von Pippenstock in Westwood or something.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
You know,
she was my favorite look when they came out. My favorite of the second group. She had my favorite look. She to me had the most polished look for her shtick and what she gives. As what she tells me she gives, she nailed it with the first look to me.
I did like the look for her persona. The name just threw me off.
Yeah, everything else matches except that. Like literally everything matches except that name. For this
that's just like
episode.
remember the black girl? I can't think of her name. A few seasons back, we kept telling her change her name. What that had
Heidi in Closet.
Heidi in
Closet. Yes,
I'm glad she didn't change it.
I'm about to say I never wanted her to change it. I liked her name.
I think it was just funny that
wanted her to change that name.
Ru wanted her to change it.
RuPaul just didn't like saying it. It didn't roll off the tongue as she said.
Maybe RuPaul's was triggered.
Probably because she been hiding in the closet her whole life.
Well, RuPaul's ain't been in the closet in her.
I mean, she been hiding in the closet from the people in the oil.
Oh.
Well, then there's that.
Not the fracking, Jesus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't gonna say the word, but you know.
Okay. As we sip the tea. Oh
yeah. Sip that tea.
All right. Well, moving right along. All right.
The tea is hot.
No, but what about the I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Moving right along. So how are we feeling about what's his name?
Geneva Carr.
That's Geneva Carr. I didn't like it.
Geneva Carr. Yeah.
She is as normal gets.
I didn't like this at all. At all.
Well, we talked about the fact that we didn't like this look. We did.
Nobody liked this look.
This gave me and I'm proud to be a Mexican.
I mean, she's fine. I think she gave us exactly what we expected her to give throughout the episode. So, like,
no, I think she did better in different parts, but this right here was not good. This was not good.
I like that her tights were stoned. Does that count?
And if that's the best you got, then you know.
And something was going on with her wig. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but
yeah, it
was like too full at the top and like super thin at the bottom. So I was like, it was incongruent. I didn't like it.
Personality, though, what are we doing? How do we feel about
I like it. I like her.
I think I do too. I
don't know what her personality is yet.
All right.
My God,
I can say one good thing about her. I'm gonna say one good thing about her, and this is probably the only good thing I'm gonna say about her all episode.
Okay.
At least she knows how to wear a breastplate. Because those whores last week, I don't know what that was embarrassing last week. Like from that first girl, the girl who I don't like her look, where you can see the neck.
A mandatory meeting.
Yeah, she was horrible. And then the girl who won, that was embarrassing. Like that,
Marissa.
The girls would lay her out.
Serafina.
Serafina, I'm screaming.
Not Serafina.
Yes, Sarah. Come on, Whoopi Goldberg.
Not Serafina.
The way her breastplate was. So at least this girl knows how to wear a breastplate. That's all I have good to say about her.
Safira, Crystal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm struggling.
I can remember her name. Y'all know why I can remember her name.
You know, I Plain Jane. You know what? Here's my thing. She gave me exactly what I kind of expected her to, and I don't like her based on the episode. Like, I'm not a fan. However, girl gave great television.
She did.
Mama gave great television. All episode, I'm gonna drag her for points, but she gave great television.
She gave great television, and she was the only person. We'll get to that, but she was the only person that played the game with this ranking situation.
Hallelujah! And I live.
I like it. And I know some people don't like that she has an attitude and she was being negative. But to me, she was saying the stuff we was thinking, or at least I was thinking in my head, because when she told old girl that corset makes you look heavier, I hit the floor.
There was no lie. Now listen, there was no lies told with that.
She did not lie, because I was gagged.
But when she
saw
called
Mama again.
But when she called what's her face, a little piglet in Russian,
she did. Girl, when I rolled. When she said a pig, I said, "Girl."
Well, at least she gave our girl.
She called Plasma atrocious, and Plasma said, "I think she called me vodka."
It was great. Hershey was the only person that caught a compliment in there. She said
Hershey was the only one who got a compliment.
She said Piglet, atrocious.
No, but I think what happened was she read the room and she said, "Me, white girl, saying something negative about this black girl.
Yeah,
that might not go over well in the internet street, so let me keep this cute." I
don't blame her. Well, and she was right, because we would have got right up here. We would have dragged her for points.
Yeah, she would have got
we definitely would have got her together. All right.
And what hell?
Oh, it's unfortunate that corset made you so much bigger. I can't unsee it. Next.
It's awful. That was an awful look. It was horrible.
There's no shape in the middle, ma'am. You are.
That was horrible.
I'm nervous.
All of her looks were horrible.
What's her name? Hold on.
Mariah
Iman.
Iman LePage. That's not a good representation of Miami.
Is she part of Tanisha Iman? Do you know?
No. Well, not directly.
That I'm aware of.
Not directly. She may be like.
Listen. And if she was, she better not tell Rue. But what I'm gonna say is this: I'm nervous that she doesn't like after the flips and dips. I'm nervous that she's not gonna do well on the challenges outside of flipping and dipping.
You nervous?
She'll be one of the first ones to go.
She going home early.
Yeah, she should be one of the first ones to go.
She won't be the first one out because whoever is lip syncing against her is probably going home for the first one. If it's a high energy song, but I don't see her making it very far unless they have a bunch. Now, if they throw us a bunch of performance challenges, I say if they throw us performance challenges in the beginning, she'll be fine. She gives me very much. She doesn't know how to sew. She gives me very much. She can't act. She looks like she does what she does very well, and that's about it.
Well, she doesn't do a lot very well except for do these flips.
But we don't know that yet. We're speculating. We don't know that yet.
I mean,
I know that because I've seen her many times.
That's my vote that need to go home first. This my vote to go home first.
She can go too.
Yeah, because I don't even know her name.
Shout out to
Magami.
We'll get to her when we get to that runway. To the reveal with no reveal.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. Abby, ain't that the snake's name in Harry Potter? Wasn't that
Nagami? Her name is Nagami in Harry Potter. Nagami.
Well, that's her cousin.
Nagini? Nagini, the snake? Nagini?
Yes, Nagini the snake. She said that's her cousin. My God.
Oh, really? Because I thought Plain Jane was Nagini's cousin in this one.
Back to my cup of tea.
Well,
the thing about it is, too, y'all had like tens of thousands of people that auditioned, and these are the 6 that y'all picked. I'm just saying, I say that every year though, because some of these girls who slipped through the crack, I know it's girls out there that was way better and way more polished than this. Let me shut up.
The thing is, Teddy, some of them girls just don't be a play.
And I'm sick of the New York girls. I'm so sick of the New York girls. If I never see another New York girl, it'll be too soon.
We get it. It's a lot of y'all.
We can skip through a lot of this stuff because we got it last week. We know the mini challenges of photo shoot.
You forgot the Asian chick.
The prizes. We're gonna get to the photo shoot. Hold on. We know. Oh, damn! I missed her.
You forgot about that Asian chick.
Oh shoot! And I like Nymph.
The banana.
I mean, the thing is, her outfit gave us exactly the energy she gave the rest of the episode.
I know what it was. I did take a picture of her, but I didn't get a good. Okay, I know what happened. I took a picture, but I took a picture of her and she was opening up the trench coat and it was showing. Even though we know it's not a real nipple, I was nervous about YouTube thinking it was nudity, and so I was going to take another picture, and I never did. So my apologies.
Nymphadora.
Wind.
But I like her.
Well, shout out to her. She's great.
Yeah, I like her, and I thought that I honestly thought she should have been one of the ones lip syncing at the end. Honestly,
me too.
No,
you want to know why she didn't? I can tell you why she didn't. Because Plain Jane voted incorrectly. Well, Plain Jane voted the way she did.
Is the reason why Nymphia wasn't.
Is the reason why Nymphia was not up there.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So the mini challenge was a photo shoot. Now I will say this: I liked this photo shoot, this mini challenge, better than I did last week.
Yes.
Much
better.
When I tell you, T.S. Madison and RuPaul at the DMV had me.
That was the best part of the show. That was the best part of the episode.
We could have watched the episode of this.
Just this.
Yeah, this could have been it.
When RuPaul said, "I'm gonna check whore under."
She said, "Do you have a?" She looked at Plain Jane and said, "Do you have an OnlyFans?" She said, "No." We get to the end of it. She goes, "She definitely has an OnlyFans."
Definitely has an OnlyFans.
Wait, that girl, was she pretending to be asleep, or did she really fall asleep?
That's what I was going to ask y'all. Do y'all think because y'all know they be there forever?
She was really sleeping.
I think she was
really sleeping. She was really sleeping.
She would have gave. I would have hoped she would have gave a drag version of a wake up, not actually waking up.
That woman was asleep for real.
Knocked out.
And when Miss Taiwan was like, I don't know whether to wake her up or not. Like, what? I don't know what to do.
This couldn't have been me because if that would have been me, I'd have been. Hey man, what happened?
Right.
I had to cry all. The moment she was
praying for head.
What up, D? Hey, boo.
Hey, D. Yeah, no, she was all of that. She
was in that good sleep too. Mouth open and everything. That was that good sleep.
Yeah, no, she needed to wake up and give I didn't even realize it was.
That's a Haitian girl. I done seen some Haitian people sleep anywhere. They'll sleep through anything. I'm trying to tell you what I know.
You ain't even got to be Haitian. I done told y'all my niece can sleep anywhere. She told y'all the other night.
And considering how long of a day this is for them, oh yeah, they all tired. She's just the only one who took advantage of the sleep. She said, "You know what? I'm fifth in line, girl. I gotta watch y'all do these pictures. I don't care." And you know what? I don't blame her.
But yeah, so this to me was a highlight. I was loving it, and y'all know I love my TS Madison, and I thought this shit was hilarious. Okay, now Nympha win. What's her
name?
Nymphia win. Miss Taiwan. She won the mini challenge.
I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with that.
I didn't agree with that either.
Who did y'all think should win?
Not her.
I actually thought that Plasma gave a great picture.
Plasma to me had the best one.
I want to say that I did enjoy that Hershey froze for a second, but then she caught back up real quick.
Yeah.
And when RuPaul said hammer time, and she
gave them hammer time, that was hilarious. Yeah.
We like it when the girls know they catch references.
Well, of course not.
And they can move along with the stuff quickly. I enjoyed all of this. Like, honestly, the entire mini challenge was entertaining. Unlike the last one where you had this weird part where everybody ignored Love Connie, except like one person. This was fun because TS wasn't letting y'all ignore her. Like,
you wasn't going to go.
But we did forget that Love Connie was supposed to be in this as well. And I don't think anybody remembered that.
Love Connie was there for 35 seconds. She was like,
she probably was there longer, but with TS and Ru, it just didn't, it didn't make the cut. It
wasn't necessary. She was last week. She was last week, and this week was them two. And Love Connie probably was over on the side, and they said, no need, cut it out.
We got you.
All right.
It didn't make the cut.
All right. So let's get into the the workroom. In the workroom, we got
right before we go to the workroom, before you change this picture, once again, if you are going to do the hairdo from Coming to America with that ponytail, that is what it should look like. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, amen. I just wanted to point that. I didn't want to shade the little girl.
No, you fine.
From the bells. But I'm just saying, we see the material. Okay, all right.
Right. So in the workroom, the biggest thing in the workroom this week, Hershey told her story. Now again, if you watched Chasing, you knew the story. So I want to go to You Kiss My Cheeks. What was your reaction to? Because we already knew the story, so you're the only one that the story was new to. Well, how did you feel about Hershey and her story?
I like the story. It makes you more personable. Me know a little bit more about you. I heard you all say that her and her husband had kids, and I did always wonder. I was like, okay, well, did they do a surrogate? Did they adopt? So now I know where the kids come from. I was like, I like it even more. So I really liked Hershey. I kind of get, is it Angela? My name Angela too, so I just want to make sure I say yours right.
It's technically it's Angela too. It's fine. Okay. Really be calling me Angela, and I don't have nicknames from people, so really be calling me Angela, but in general, it's just Angela.
Okay, I can remember that.
Angela.
I get that her telling her personal story is kind of like they getting her personal on out the way, but maybe she just had the best personal story for episode 1. So I really like her, and I think her energy and her vibe, she should make it at least to the Snatch Game. So I really like her.
Ooh. Okay.
Come on, Snatch Game. Okay, I would just like to say with her personal story being told first, this is only half of the story. When they get to the other half.
But we don't know if it'll make the cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it'll come out.
I know how them fucking whack ass producers like to bring us out here and make us cry.
That is true. You're right.
They're gonna get that other half in there. They are going to. Mm-hmm. Now, when that other half of the story shows up, that's when I'm gonna get nervous about her.
Real nervous.
Stage left.
That's true. You're right. I forgot all about that, child.
Yeah, because that other part has what? Now here's the thing.
That's a mirror moment waiting to happen.
Here's the thing. Yeah, are we talking about? I think we talking about the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think that that'll be as big of a.
It won't,
because that's not
somebody else owns that
uncommon.
storyline. There's a girl.
It's going to be a part. Somebody else is going to have. It's going to be a part of a mirror moment at some point.
I think it'll come up, maybe. However, I don't think it'll be that impactful because there is somebody in the RuPaul's Drag Race world who kind of owns that storyline already. There's two people. There are other queens who could have had that storyline and we didn't get it.
But I don't think we've had it in such a long time.
Well, no.
Listen to what I'm saying. And with the children on top of it, I think that is the mirror moment.
But they're two different. They don't go together though.
That's why they didn't put it.
But just to push back, what I'm saying is, I think other people may have done it and it just didn't make the editing room floor because that story is not uncommon. And so I think there probably have been girls through the years that have shared that in a mirror moment and it just didn't make it off the editing room floor.
Okay, well, we know she ain't going home tonight, so let's go.
Period.
All right.
We have here windmilling for our girl.
Right.
I still
don't know. This was the guest. I do not know.
I want to ask her, did they feel cheated that they had to get?
Who is this woman?
She's a Latina performer. She has one song that is somewhat popular, and it's the one that we heard.
Something about singing in the shower.
The one we heard tonight is the one that has made any real mainstream success, unless you know her.
So she's like a modern Selena.
She doesn't have that many people who like her yet.
Oh.
Sorry.
So if Yolanda pops around, nobody be waiting outside the jail for her. However, sweet girl, I actually enjoyed her on the episode. It just sucks that when your first celebrity is, Charlize Theron, and your first song is Beyonce. What a step down!
Oh wow!
I feel jeeped
to have Becky G as the again. This is one of those momenting things because I'm like, is this just the order of the people when they agreed for the bookings? Because this really who y'all brought in. The only person who knew who she was like that was the other Latin person, which is why I'm that. Nope, she did lip sync. Never mind. As soon as I knew they were from the same place, I knew Mama was winning. Was going to be lip syncing today. So sorry.
I don't know. Well,
I don't
know. All I know is she didn't bring them no food.
Nothing. She bring nothing except foghorns, girl.
Not a C-list Shakira.
I'm not doing this.
Why didn't they ask Shakira to come? Shakira.
I like Shakira because she says, "Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains." She says that in one of her songs.
I mean, this young lady also has the same. Am I the only one who thinks her hair extensions look terrible?
Her hair looks super cute. It's like a lot of volume around the root, and then it gets in, and I don't understand it. It's like Geneva's wig when she walked in.
I don't like
it's a lot of volume on the top and very thin at the bottom. And
I don't like this top she got on because she ain't got no titties. Maybe that's what I don't like.
But her boobs are humble.
It's giving.
Oh, you don't mistake them for
that? Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Her energy was fine.
We move into the anything else that I forgot to mention from the workroom? Anything?
Nope.
I mean, other than Jane being shady as hell in all of the confessionals. But,
no shade. I want Jane to go back to I know she wasn't old enough at the time. I would love to see Jane walk in and do all of this with the girls on a season 5. On a season 4.
Bianca Del Rio.
Even season 6.
Drag queen.
I mean, but a lot of these girls in the last year or two, they don't give that kind of energy where they ready to be going back and forward. It's always like one girl, but back in the day, it was multiple girls that would give you the business.
Okay, Poor season 5 girl, first out of season 5. What's her Myron, the one who sell the bad wigs if you get one.
Oh no.
Serena Cha. Maybe Serena caught it from 70% of the cast at one time for different reasons.
You know, I rewatched that Untucked the other day.
Baby. If you go back and look at how they really edited it, they chopped and screwed that moment for that girl. Oof. Them girls went in on her for like an hour.
A long time. Because what she said was crazy.
Crazy.
Baby, what you say that for?
But that being said, shout out to this girl on the screen who is that unimportant.
Yes.
Rude. I love this dress.
Period.
I love this.
This should have been episode 1 and episode 1.
Oh my God, here we go. This is episode 1. Again.
Part 2.
This should have been last week, and last week should have been this. I would have had no problem.
I didn't have a problem with last week's look for Rue. And I don't normally like what Rue has on. In the last 6 to 7 years, I haven't liked Rue's look.
We also liked that last dress the last 5 times she wore it. Well, there was nothing wrong with that last dress. It's just done too many times for her.
When you have the same designer for 15 years, I don't.
Well, no. Remember what season did she change?
She didn't.
She still worked with Zaldi.
It's still
you can tell this was Zaldi design.
I thought this was I'm thinking about her makeup. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was season 9.
That's the makeup. I'm thinking about her makeup.
Raven.
I'm gonna apologize ahead of time, Hershey. I could not find I couldn't get it to stop at a point where you were moving too fast the whole time, ma'am. I just had a better picture.
You'd have done better doing no. This looks crazy.
Are we not going in order?
Hershey wasn't first.
She was not first. Geneva was
first to us, period. Although this look.
Geneva was first, and she did that Mexican folk dance in that big red dress.
She was first.
Oh, she looks demonic.
Listen, I've been trying to get these pictures. I've been trying to stop the TV and take the picture. Listen, I do the best I can. Okay.
For Geneva, I wrote down that I like the beginning because I knew what she was going for. They went up for the transition, the second part. It didn't really do anything for me because she gave me the same dances that I've been seeing drag queens give for the last 30 years or so. So it just didn't really do it for me. When she started dancing at the end, I was just like, okay, girl, I done seen, drag queens all over America do these same dances for the last 35 years. I ain't really care.
I like the first half.
I like the first half. Yes.
So real quick. All right. So Patches, you said Rue isn't competing, so does she need a repetitive silhouette, or does it matter? If you are the grand dame of drag queens, yeah, what you wear matters. And again, I just wanted to see them switch from week to week. Last week was a little too neutral, but I'm not gonna go back there. This, however, was lovely, and then she took it off, and I love the drag dancing. Right? I can't sit here and knock it because I've earned plenty of rent money doing the exact same moves.
Come on,
that's why I'm not saying she doing well.
Bad at it. Mama performed down, but
Angela, you probably performed it with her. Did you not get up?
Oh, girl,
exactly the same. Right? It's the same one. It's the same one that we've been seeing since before she was born. I've been watching this before she was probably born.
It's the drag dances that I learned how to do, and that's why I say I'm not mad at it because it does turn a show in person. But for those of us watching it like this, it's a little boring for your talent number because it's like, girl, this is your brunch. Like, we know you do this every week. Like, what do you do that makes you special? Don't give us the brunch moment. Give us you had the time to do a one-woman show moment.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I like how it started. The one thing that old girl did say in the workroom was representation. So this was right up the alley of what she said. We want to see representation.
The foreshadowing of her winning was crazy.
Yeah.
She didn't win.
Okay. She what?
Yeah, she didn't win.
I didn't think she won.
Wait, was she not in the top 2?
She was, but that she didn't win.
Oh, she didn't win. I'm just talking about her making it to the top 2. I did not expect her to win that lip sync. I'm just talking about her making it in the top 2 was so foreshadowed. For the moment they said representation matters, she said, "I know I'm gonna get." I said, "Okay, girl, you won."
If that was the case, then Nymphia should have got it for representation.
Well, Nymphia does not share the same historical background or national background as the guest judge.
So here's Hershey again. It was high energy. She gave us a signature, the whiplash, gave us something to chew on, something to remember, you know. And what I'm loving so far with Hershey is that she is not giving us her signature short hair. She's giving us the long hair because I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, I was not here for this at all. At all.
I don't
that
the
look.
costume.
I loved the song was great, but baby, this is Drag Race. That look right there, it didn't make sense for.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't understand. I didn't understand the look. I didn't understand.
It was very Willy Wonka.
Yeah, and even just the look itself.
He went to find the Oompa Loompas in the jungle.
The makeup was kind of off to me. The hair, I didn't care for the hair. The outfit, I was just like, what is it? Now the song was everything, and I think with the right look and the right makeup, hair, everything, it would have been sickening. But you brought it down with the look. I was just like,
Here's the thing. I would have loved this. You could have kept all that stuff off the stage. Give me that entrance look you had with the hair that whips around. I would have been fine. The whole thing would have been set. I didn't need all this extra stuff in the background because there was no point in the song that made sense to her being in the jungle for me. So I was very confused why she was there. I agree. This look, not my favorite. Again, it just didn't make sense for what was happening. This is one of the moments you could have just wore a real nice bodysuit, made sure that was a good human unit, and threw that hair around like nobody's business and just kept it pushing. Mm-hmm. Like, few too many ideas here.
Even them boots, I was like, oh God.
I was trying to ignore them boots. Some boots have been bothering my eyes forever.
Girl.
Shout out to you. We thank you for a message. So we can't talk too badly about you, but this
yes,
is
we
my
can.
Talent. Move on.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
we can.
Yes,
there was no talent here.
Yes, we can.
Shout out to the message, girl. This was trash. The outfit was trash. Why is this safety? I will hope there's a reason that this is a safety pin on your stuff, and we can see the safety pins. Please tell me there's a reference there. Why did you hold this flag just folded up the whole time? What was
Why
going
did you
on?
unveil the flag? Unroll it, unflail it, unflag it, unwrap it,
wave it in the air or something.
Wave it in the air like you just don't care. Something.
Nothing. It just sat there like this.
This was stupid. It was stupid.
Sad. It's very sad.
And then why that song? Is that the only one? Was that the only emotional song that they had the rights for on the list? Is that what happened?
That's not even really an emotional song. Like
I'll tell you, that's why I say, is it the most emotional song that was on the list?
You could have put "Don't Cry for Me," Arden.
No, because that's the thing is they don't get a choice. They get a list of X amount of songs.
That song that they paid
but
for.
there was another song. There had to be another song.
I'm sure there was.
I'm sure there was. That's why
what
I said, was it one? Because no, ma'am. Still don't know what her talent is.
All right. Right. So that's a chop.
Shout out to this. Bless the Lord.
Plasma gave us that good old, scat and impression. She gave us about 5 things at one time.
She could have kept the impressions, even though when she said RuPaul, pass. I said that thing took me.
I agree. All those impressions sound alike to me.
She could have just done like 2. She could have done Joan Rivers. If she had just done Joan Rivers by herself and just cracked a few jokes and kept it push, that'd have been real cute.
I actually
you're right. That would have been cute.
I liked it. I liked all of it. For me, I liked the fact that she was undressing into a new outfit from the first outfit. That was cute. All the while, she started singing and it fit her shtick. She did people that fit the look. That when she did Marilyn Monroe, that took me out. I lived for that Marilyn
because all she did was.
I live for that.
This was phenomenal. This was phenomenal from start to finish.
She had the best talent. I wrote. She had the best talent for me.
This was unique. This was phenomenal.
I agree.
It was well executed. It was exactly who she said she was.
It was actually
all in one. Yeah,
actual
and down
talent.
to the reveals while performing, while impersonating. Y'all better watch out for Mama come all these acting challenges.
She was as good as the girl with the hands. She was as good as the girl with the hands that was the feet last week.
Yep.
Yes. That was now I'm still
she was as good as her.
Man.
I like her hair.
This would have been lovely if I
don't
had
like
seen
the hair
her on
either.
Instagram on TikTok a million and a half times.
I didn't like the little braids coming down with the afro.
It was giving me very much when Thelma tried to marry eBay. That's what I got from the hair.
I don't like them braids coming down.
I don't like the braids coming down out the afro.
What gave me is when Thelma was gonna marry eBay from Africa, and
that's
she
what you get. Because what it gives me is that this afro is supposed to come off, and it's all braids in the back, and I don't like that because it looks like the reveal is showing itself.
For me, when people doing all of these flips and stuff, I think you're trying to distract me from the fact that you don't know the words and you're just saying watermelon, 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 watermelon.
Well, she was.
I think the talent was the flips.
Yeah, she wasn't lip syncing. She was just there.
The whole point of her was to do the flips in the heel boots.
So you wait a minute. We know you for a flip. I've seen her many times down to the palace. If that's what you're known for, I don't know if you want to unsheath that from episode 1. You want to say that and show that you're versatile and show that you can do other things so that when the girls come, because they were expecting that. Everybody was expecting that. The girls already know what you're finna give, and you fell right into their hands. You should have gave them something else and be like, girl, I ain't giving you what you think.
I don't know.
The talents.
I hear that. I don't know. I guess for episode 1, and I want to make sure I stay my happy self right on the show for at least one more week. Let me go ahead and do this one thing that I know is going to get me through.
Because
the only other time where this is going to be useful is if she finds herself at the bottom, or they have a performance challenge.
My problem is we are this is her first episode, and I have seen her do the same thing 3 times already.
That part.
But see, this is a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of moment for me, because she came in the door talking about flips and a flip and a flip and a flip and a flip and flip. And then for her to have a talent show and she don't do no flips, I feel like if she didn't, they would have pointed that out.
And be like, why didn't you flip?
And say if she had gave us some other subpar performance and she ain't do no flips, they'd have ate her ass up in the critiques about you've been talking about you flipping and flipping, so why didn't you flip?
Am I the one feeling like she was missing the flips were missing? It wasn't enough flips.
Only did one flip.
Now you sound like me, Angela.
Because all she did was roll off that little.
She rolled her tumbles.
Was spins, and I felt like people wouldn't. I said, "Spin like a motherfucking top. Spin till I get dizzy," and I'm just looking at you.
Like, yeah, so, if you say you the queen of flips, I expected, because what we've seen her do, I expected her to walk to one end of that thing and backflip herself all the way across. We've seen her do it on TikTok a minute and a half time. That's like your one thing, being able to because people find it interesting that you can keep going and not get that dizzy. Girl, you were supposed to go all the way across that stage.
I thought she was gonna flip off the stage in front of the judges and some shit off the stage. Like, girl, give me something.
We see you jump down from that palace awning every other day on Instagram. Like, man, I like this girl, but this was phenomenally brilliant.
I didn't like
it. I didn't like it
at all.
I didn't like it at all.
At all.
It was stupid. Like it at all. I don't want to watch it again, but it was stupid.
There was no talent here for me. It wasn't funny to me. Now I'm biased.
Burger fingers, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
I knew RuPaul was gonna live for this as soon as she walked out on the stage.
I'm biased because I don't like condiments. I don't eat them. I don't like them. So when she started squirting condiments on her, I started dry heaving because the shit was disgusting to me. It was just so disgusting.
Well, I wasn't that far gone, but I was like,
it.
this makes what? Okay, and you was gonna keep go. Oh, so we're still go. Oh, so you're not done,
right? Okay. And like I said last week, Rue lives for this shit, and I just don't. It's just not my kind of humor. Like I didn't find anything entertaining about none of this.
I liked it until she just didn't stop squirting. And it just like, it was like, well, I was fine with this up until she started squirting that ketchup and mustard out. I was entertained. I'm not going to lie. I was entertained. I didn't want to be.
But you had to know that was coming, right? Like I saw the ketchup and mustard moment.
I mean, I had seen it coming because I had seen somebody post a picture of it already. So like, I knew it was coming. But the way my brain works is I can still enjoy watching it, even if I know how it's about to end. Like that fight that happened on the good episode. I knew how it was going to end, but I still wanted to see it. This, again, I was kind of funny. I was kind of entertained because I like stupid. As soon as she started, I said, "Oh, she won." I said, "RuPaul loves this. This is RuPaul's favorite thing."
And Janae, I said that last week. I said because Jimbo has been so successful, we're just going to get all of the Jimbo-esque stuff. And again, we saw it last week. We saw it this episode.
And really, you know who one of RuPaul's favorite people is, right?
Who?
Jimbo. So much so that RuPaul made it acceptable
in my spirit.
And so much so that RuPaul made it acceptable for the Canadian to compete and win an American All-Star season.
Right.
If you didn't think RuPaul was going to love this, and you've been watching, I mean, if you've been watching the show, you knew RuPaul was going to live for this.
Oh, I knew RuPaul was going to love it, but that don't make me like
it. Fair enough.
All right. The reveal runway, we had Nymphia.
You didn't do Nymphia's talent. You keep missing this woman.
Damn, you skipped her talent.
You skipped her before we came out.
And she had the best talent.
And I feel like she had the best talent on the show.
Right. And you skipped Megami too.
That's fine.
No, you did Megami. I think you did Megami.
No, we did Megami. With that terrible look, the no talent.
Hold on.
The easel that sat on the stage. And did anyone else notice there was roses lining the front of the stage during Megami's?
For no reason.
For no reason. Girl, I was like, what is going on here?
I never saw them. Never saw them.
I saw them up there and I said, "Oh, there's roses all along." I said, "What are we doing with these?"
Absolutely nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. Yeah, bitch, we had a fucking funeral. Okay. But shout out to Nymphia.
I know I took a picture of it.
Nymphia danced. Not only did she dance, let's talk about it. Nymphia, you did all of this dancing, leaping. The leaps were technically lovely to see. But not only that, you did all of that with a piece
on
the top of your head.
Yeah, it was everything.
Her not winning this episode, her not being able to lip sync.
Crime.
She gave me, what's the commercial that always plays on YouTube with the Asian people on the little show?
Yes.
She gave me that.
I don't
get that one.
I don't get commercials on YouTube. I don't.
Oh, I do.
On TikTok.
Oh, I'll never pay attention to the commercials on TikTok.
It's like a show or something that, people go and watch or something.
Oh.
Okay. I can't think of the name of it.
Like a Cirque du Soleil type of thing?
Yeah, kind of, but for Asian people.
It's
okay.
Period. She looked like she belonged.
I edited this picture and I thought I put it on the slide, but my bad. So I know it's kind of small, you guys, but listen, I didn't want to take up too much time.
No big.
So there you go. Is that better?
It represents what it needs to.
Exactly. That's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. But what was more gorgeous was her being able to move. But let's talk about who.
And you could tell she knew exactly, like she had all of the moves, and I was in amazement. Now her and Plasma had the best two. For me.
Can we talk about
they were
sleeves on this? Oops, sorry. The sleeves on this were weighted so that she could throw them out and pull them back.
Mm-hmm.
The sleeves were weighted. Like to think about that so that you can go whoosh and pull it back without having to like.
That takes
You
a
know
lot of
how
time
out of
and a
breath
lot
I
of
would have
practice.
been trying to carry that around.
And then to be so graceful that that thing stayed on your head and didn't topple. And I get that it's like it's a strap under her neck. I get it,
But still,
like you went in the whole split and you kept your body up, and it just, I'm phenomenal. I'm mad she didn't win.
She absolutely should have won. All right. Coming to the stage. All right. I got her for her reveal. She went from an unripe banana.
Can I just say one thing? I didn't know this one. It says, I thought the runway said made you look. It wasn't until the second person where I got that it was supposed to be a reveal again. I was like, wait, what's happening? Here, I was upset when I found that out. But I digress. Bananas, wonderful. She went from the beginning of a banana till it was overripe, and I'm here for it.
I was okay until she got all the way
to the brown part.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of the flat chested drag queens. I don't like the boy look on the drag queen. That's just me. I'm always going to not like it, so I'm okay. That's just my personal preference.
I'm with you. I love this until she got to the end because the illusion went.
Yep. You look like a 12-year-old boy.
She looked like a piece of like a chocolate doll.
There was
no being honest, I did not like this at all.
I'm upset that she didn't. I would have preferred her to walk to the end of the stage and then take the jacket off. I think she took the jacket off too fast.
Way too fast.
Yeah, because I couldn't even see the jacket.
Because we never even got.
And I never could really see the jacket because I had to rewind.
Picture right here. This picture is actually all we saw of that jacket. We never saw it in full form, like head to toe, until she was actively taking it off. We never got a chance to see a shot of it because she walked out and said, "It's chocolate." Now here's the thing, Hershey. All I needed for
I would have preferred her other idea from Untucked that she was going to like be an aluminum foil and be like a Hershey's Kiss.
See, I was just about to say that.
And she said, but she couldn't figure out how to make it without stooping down and like duck walking out to, you know what I'm saying? I would have preferred that than this.
I don't like the dress. I don't like the hair. Like they said, the dress was too long.
No, the dress was a perfect length for me.
No, I agree. The dress fits weird on the ankle. The cut was bad.
The cut was the little gold that was randomly at different parts. The whole dress to me just did not work for me. If this were an elimination week, I'm afraid she would probably be up for elimination.
I do wish she had found a way to do the aluminum and do a chocolate drop because I think that would Hershey Kids. I think that would have been cute.
Yeah, I like parts of this dress. The cut at the bottom is not my favorite. I like the sleeves though. I really, really like the sleeves on this.
Yeah.
Can
I wish the hair was
to her skin to make it look like it was all one color. To me was perfection. It looked like she was edible. She looked like a chocolate.
I think if she would have showed more skin up against the material because it matched so well, that would have been like if the reveal was like a bikini or something
in this fabric.
You know what I'm saying?
Or even the neckline, if it gave more of her actual skin in it, we got to see some actual. I think that's what it is because it does match her skin so beautifully. I wish we got to see the connection a little bit more, or even some. I don't know.
Maybe if she took the stockings off. Wait, are y'all?
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, you can't. You have to be careful because of padding. She'd have to have a way to have short stockings for pads to cover her pads.
And then if you do that, it'll start rising up and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
It's one of those things where the things we want are just very hard to accomplish in drag, so to speak. But yeah, I don't hate this dress. But for a reveal runway, this is not.
No, I think If she had been able to do the aluminum foil so she comes out like a piece of chocolate, that would have been better. Or if she had found a way to maybe get to the end of the runway before she took that jacket off. Just something to make it actual reveal. Because even when she took the jacket off at the end, the music that they played when she did it, they was like, wah, wah.
Well,
I was like, I didn't appreciate that at all.
Well, no, there's a reason for that. They did that because she said it's chocolate. The problem is the it's chocolate line is the line that the girls used to go home. So the sound that they played was the sound when the girls play, when they would say, they open up the candy bar and say, it's chocolate. And what season 14 was that?
Oh, yeah.
Thing. So the sound that played was the it's chocolate sound. The problem is that's the sound that played before you take yourself home.
Oh, I forgot about the Willy Wonka season. I'm so glad they never did that again.
Plasma.
I like the second
like a big
look,
ass tomato.
not the third look. That because it was
which
three looks
was
on
the
this
goal
one, too.
because she was supposed to be a tomato kush pin. They have
Right.
cushion,
Right.
pin cushion.
Right. That's it. She looked like a big old tomato.
This was the we're missing the second look. The second look was the best one to me.
Period.
Once she got to the 12-year-old boy with pasties on, I wasn't here for it.
Yeah.
These
I'm with you. I am not a fan. Like, I am personally not enthralled by bare-chested drag. That being said, a lot of my friends in the community do bare-chested drag, and shout out to them. I got no problem with them. That's not the aesthetic that I am ever going to go for, nor is it an aesthetic that I'm going to ever tell anybody I'm thrilled by. But the second look of this was phenomenal. What I did like about this is I didn't see the pants coming off. So I like that surprise.
Okay.
Kiss my cheeks. Anything before we move to the next one?
Is she frozen?
I agree.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. She said she was so still in one place for so long.
I did like how her hair was a pin cushion as well, with the pins coming out. That was cute.
Makeup is gorgeous.
Yep. Okay. This was not great. I didn't like it. She did the same thing Hershey did. She did the same thing Hershey did. She didn't give the judges a chance to get into the coat before she gave us the reveal, which was a bathing suit. Which, yeah.
I didn't like the hair with those two braid puff things or whatever. That shit was ugly.
Terrible.
Ugly.
Wow.
When the coat is the best part of this look, it's a shame that you took it off at the very beginning. Because the coat was the only part of this that looks decent.
And then there's that.
Because this bathing suit is an absolute chop. Mama, you look ashy on the bottom. You look ashy on the bottom. And I don't know that I like that for you. I get it.
Oh God.
Not I don't know if I like that for you.
When you're ashy, when you're known to be ashy, you got to know the right kind of lotions. There are certain lotions that you can use to accentuate. Oh, you
First
mean
of all, it's hard to be ashy when you got tights on. That's not her skin.
I was just about to say, it's hard to get color corrected tights as a black girl. Trust me, I know my legs look very, very bright. But I also buy warm tone tights, at least put one pair in the middle of them to warm it up. I know why she can't do it. I'm gonna make the comment because it had to be on my television screen, but I know the mechanics as to why her legs look like that. I get it, but I didn't like seeing it.
But I have a question. I've been bothered by her concealer the entire episode. Like, why is she her face so white?
That white under the eyes.
It's so bright.
She's she paints like an old pageant queen. This is old school pageant makeup down.
Because she literally said that when she came out. And she said in a tuck that she said she felt uncomfortable on the runway. She said she felt uncomfortable coming out of that and just being in a bathing suit on the runway. She said that in
you chose that.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You could have revealed into a ball gown or something. You didn't have to be.
Because I can't.
Right, like she said that.
You
like
chose that.
Right, you chose to put that on. You could have put a dress under there. And someone specifically made this for you for this runway because these pieces are made out of the same fabric, meaning you had this made. What you mean you wasn't comfortable?
You had to put this on how many times before you came all the way to Los Angeles or wherever they're filming?
And what was she uncomfortable by? Her legs being out? Girl, put a skirt on it.
Notice there's only one picture for.
There's no reveal here.
For Namagami's reveal because there was no reveal.
It was just too much going on. Too much.
Her eyes were on her hands. That's the reveal.
Now here's the thing.
That's what Ruth said. Remember when Ruth said?
If the runway prompt was for spiritual beings, if the runway prompt was for angelic, whatever, this would be safe. Safe. Low safe, but safe. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't the prompt.
It was terrible. The outfit was terrible. The wig, the contrast, everything was terrible. I was hollering when she kept flashing eyeballs on her hand. I just was like, I know this is not
she showed them hands like she did it too. She was like
she had to turn it. Girl, you ain't turned nothing.
Why was them eyes so small on her hand? Like they should have been huge.
Right, even if she had exaggerated it or something, but girl.
Like they was the size of your actual eyeball. Like, girl, you're a drag queen. Why is that shit the size?
Oh, that thing.
Like,
I was like,
should have been the eye. Like, the eye should have been right here. Now here's the thing. It would have been cute. It would have been bad still. But at least for the
her fingers were the eyelashes.
Yeah,
girl, that would have been sick, nigga.
That would have been fun.
You had the eyelashes open and close it, girl. That would have been sick.
Because then you would have did this to the people.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I would have enjoy the camp of it at that point. I didn't hate this personally, but the eyes, like if that's where the focal point is supposed to be, where's the drag in this?
A mess.
Girl, Hershey would have been safe because this one right here in Miami would have been lip syncing.
She didn't even do a reveal, right?
Now, Hershey would have been safe.
Yeah, Hershey would have been safe because it would have been her and Maya Iman.
Yup.
It would have been them two.
Yup.
A mess.
A mess. Because at least Hershey's talent gave something. This is my favorite.
What was this?
I liked this. I actually liked this. I really
did. That's reveal of the night.
I liked it. I liked it. She went from mariachi band guy to the little, I can see that being somebody auntie or somebody mama down to the flea market. Girl, I was here for it.
Everything. Here's the other thing. She's the only person that did not reveal into no clothes. Like her, she took the coat off and it was a dress. Everyone who came out in something, they revealed to a bathing suit, essentially. She's the only person that came out and said, here's two full looks. And I didn't have to drop all my stuff on the stage.
I live for her makeup, though. I live for her. Now, that mug is beat now.
Ooh, that mug is
beat down, honey. Beat down. I was here for it.
Yeah. And she gave us time to enjoy the mariachi look. Yeah, Miss Mama did phenomenal. This
I liked her. I liked hers. I didn't like Little Whorehouse in Texas. Chick.
I didn't like this either. I didn't like it. I
like these individually. I did not understand the storyline because if she wasn't narrating what was going on here, this would have been crazy. Oh, girl.
Tracy, can you please take care? Tracy, please take care of that foolishness.
Please don't send me a invite to the funeral. Thank you. I don't want it. I'm not coming.
Dear Lord.
Ciao.
And I might send your mama congratulations.
Just a mess.
Just like these two looks.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The first one is gorgeous. I can't take it away. The first one, the white, it looks gorgeous.
I'm sorry.
The elder says hello.
Hey, Elder.
Hey,
Elder.
This second look.
That's the best little whorehouse in Texas. That's what that gave. Best little whorehouse in Texas.
Yeah, this made no sense. It was just.
How did we go from let it go to I met this old man from the old Moulin Rouge?
No
How
idea.
do things go together?
It didn't.
I don't know.
That's just it. Is both look separately. I didn't hate them both. The second one was like very pedestrian, but I just did not understand the storyline of. Like, I get it's her personal storyline, but if she wasn't there to tell us, nobody would have understood any of that.
This wasn't even, I had a trick that I met Dale and he didn't like the session. And so he killed me and burned up my body and I crystallized as a peacock ready for the runway. They ain't give me that.
Nothing.
None of that.
It gave us nothing.
Kennedy Davenport, Loretta.
I mean, that being said, she did reveal properly. She walked
It was
out.
a proper reveal, but the reveal made absolutely no sense.
I love this until she took them clothes off. But that white, no shade. Has she walked out just that white?
The white was nice. I like the white.
It was money.
And had she had to go up against any of the girls for a regular runway in just that white outfit, oh baby, y'all would have been in trouble. Y'all would have been in trouble against that look. The fact that you use that as a
reveal. The Elsa look was lovely. How did we go from Anastasia to Daisy Duke?
Girl, I don't know.
I don't.
I kept that.
So from there, the ladies,
her look is whore.
No.
Well, from there, we got the critiques from the judges, which were pretty much in line with what we're saying. I mean, I didn't disagree with most of what the judges said. I don't think anybody have any critiques of the judges' critiques.
I just want to disagree with Michelle every time she opens her mouth. I just want to.
Just because.
Just because.
Yeah, I mean, the critiques gave very much nobody's going home today, so nothing was really said.
Say hi, people.
Hey, Scooter.
Boo.
Hey.
Hey, Scooter.
Hi, people.
The fact that Scooter Boop is growing up in front of our eyes, we remember when Scooter Boop couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
We remember when Scooter Boop couldn't even talk, and now Scooter Boop is talking to us.
You so old, El Teddy. You so old.
Don't do me. Don't do me.
Anyway, so the queen.
That's why your camera acting up because you bothered me.
Everybody voted their real first and second, except for Plain Jane.
Plain
doing a whole ASMR over there. What are you doing?
She put Maya and Megami as first and second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She put the two people we said should be lip syncing as first and second. And she said she did it in backwards order. So Plain Jane felt the same way we did. That them two should have been lip syncing today if somebody's going home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Unlike last week, I wasn't crazy about either one of these two lip syncs, honestly.
Yeah, I wasn't either. It was not.
No, I mean, do we have to talk about it? It happened.
Yeah.
I mean, what they lip sync to the shower song? Was it what's
no
the
one
song
did
in the shower?
Yeah, the only
somebody singing in the shower.
Fall out her shirt, it wouldn't have been nothing.
The only
that's what
put your hand in front of the camera, Loretta.
Yeah.
I think the titty is the only thing that made her win because the titty was out and she had to put it back in. That's the only thing
it was. I'll give her this. It wasn't so much just that it was out. It was the fact that it was out for basically the entire song, and she was unintentionally using it to like accent moments in the song. She didn't know that was happening, but it was accenting moments in the song, which just kind of made it more funny, especially when she finally realized it and like gave you that whole moment of like, oh shit. instead of just like covering it real quick. Cause like me, the way I perform, I would have just covered it real quick and kept on going like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But
I don't understand why Geneva didn't make that a moment for her, because I would have seen it and then I would have did something like twirled in front of her and then helped her tuck her titty back into her.
But I don't think they're allowed to touch each other anymore, are they?
I don't know, because I'm that type of girl, because I'm the type of woman that if I see your dress is tucked in your pantyhose, I'm not gonna allow you to
so when
you
you're
know what I'm saying?
right now, they can't touch each other. However, if you're lip syncing, what she could have did while she doing that, was talking about some singing in the shower, like she's like done something with it, but she couldn't touch her. But I did love, there was a point where Plain Jane popped out in front of homegirl Geneva, and Geneva wasn't playing it. She popped right back in front of her. Said, "Okay, you better get in her face."
She's like,
outside of that lip sync.
All I have to say is, in a lip sync, I'm not afraid of either one of them.
Okay, at all.
You want the link tomorrow? I'll send you the link, boo. Hold on.
Baby, we're not afraid of neither one of them.
My thing is, they be having the right people lip sync as well, because the way some of these girls be getting in people's face, if you go to the wrong bar in the wrong city, baby, it's gonna be fisticuffs. I'm just telling you what I know.
All of that, like real queens. First of all, half the time, here's me. If we're all performing, just so y'all understand, if we're all in the show together, I don't see, but maybe the person, like really be if you go first and I go last, I might get a chance to see your number, maybe. But the reality is, we don't be around. We don't see each other. We don't see each other performing. You can't do all of that. Be all in people's faces like that. Now, that being said, Plain Jane did do the one thing that people said that everyone had an issue with her for, which is put her hands on people in the middle of performing. And Plain Jane definitely did put her hands on that other girl during that performance, and I did not like that.
Uh-oh.
And I said, "Oh, there she goes."
That's the one that you were talking about?
That's the one. I said, "There she go, put her hand on somebody."
Because see, that's how you get your ass whooped. I'm just saying.
Because I don't touch people.
The link is for Jamar, you guys. The link is for Jamar.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't play with people. You don't put your hands on people, baby.
Because even when I perform,
cute, we'll come up out this drag real fast.
Mm-mm. And I wish somebody would put their hands on me like that while I no. Yeah, don't touch. Keep your hands to yourself. Even when you perform it and it's patrons, the most I'm touching is here.
I'm not doing this to it really be.
Yo. And that was the face I had when she.
Jamar, is that you?
I'm so mad that's your overlay.
May the best woman win.
Yes.
Welcome to the stage, Miss Anastasia Nova.
Okay, period.
Since we having a drag moment, we're gonna call you by your drag name today.
Exactly.
You know what?
Yes. So we're rounding it up. But what was your, on a scale of 1 to 10? What is your rating of this episode? And give me your highs and your lows.
Sure, I give this episode a 5.
I said 5.5.
I said 6.
I give the episode a 5. I really thought that this group would have been better than the last. Of course, we love our girl, Miss Hershey LaCourtney. However, I mean, I struggle with Miss Jane. I do struggle with Miss Jane because I have poor taste. I would definitely bang her, but
period. Yes, because that boy could get it.
I'm so irritated with people like that because it's like, you are fine, but so disgusted.
That boy could get it.
That is a fine man.
That boy can definitely.
However, I don't want Plain Jane to put her finger in her mouth no more this season.
Yeah, I'm over it.
You did it when you first walked through the door.
That's her thing. She's a whore.
You did it on the runway. You did it in the lip sync. I don't want to see it no more. Now, again with Miss Jane, you can't look at Megami. Now Megami's talent was terrible. Let's just all acknowledge it as what it was. The talent was terrible, and the little flashcards was what it is. But then you can't make the comment and be like, "Girl, what are you protecting? Where's the talent?" And then 5 minutes later, come on stage with a breastplate and spray ketchup and mustard on it.
Wait,
hello. I agree.
I was
no
entertained by her. I will agree it wasn't a talent, but I was entertained.
I wasn't.
I mean, but you can't. But I would have bought it. But you can't say that and then do that.
That's fair. Her read before that was a little much for what she gave. That's true. I forgot about that read she gave. Yeah, buddy. Ooh.
I'm just like, you can't get, because like if you say, oh, where's the talent, bitch, you better come up here splitting, dipping, doing a dress at the same damn time. Like,
where's my 60-second dress, girl?
Now,
I agree. I agree with you
100%. I did enjoy Maya. I'm secretly obsessed with her. She reminds me so much.
Maya?
You enjoyed her today?
Huh?
Ew.
You really enjoyed her today?
I did.
Wait a minute.
She reminds me a lot of
Jamar's opinion.
I can ask him if he's sure.
She reminds me a lot of my friends back home.
Why is it always me?
She reminds me a lot of the girls that I knew back home in Houston. So it felt very familiar, very warm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like it too.
Yeah, I can respect that.
I love Plasma. Plasma's very entertaining.
I do like Plasma.
I'm also obsessed with Nymphia.
Yep.
Nymphia gives me very finalist energy.
Very much.
Absolutely.
I don't know anything about the season. I don't know anything about the season as far as like placements and whatnot. So I'm enjoying the show blind. But she gives me very finalist energy, along with Saphira. Very finalist energy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my question is, how do y'all feel that the lip sync would have gone if we actually had the best two talents of the night be at the top? That being Nymphia Wynn and Plasma.
I think Nymphia would have won it.
I don't know. I don't know. I have to see.
It was Shower by
I would have to see Nymphia perform. Because I feel like Plasma is going to give me campy.
It depends on what the song is. I feel like
I'm talking about those two for the song. Because the reality is the lip sync we should have gotten today, based on the actual two best performances, should have been Plasma and Nymphia.
But the Drag Race never really acknowledges Asian
ever.
Yeah. Because Mia definitely should have won on first for that talent show, as we all know that. But Plasma? Only because of the song is, I guess, could be more campy. What was the song again?
It was Shower by Becky G.
Oh. I mean, it depends. It's a toss-up. I have to see.
I would have rather seen the two people who deserve to perform tonight perform.
And that made the first group even better, because like the actual two best talent shows won.
Okay. Also, the first one just had a better talent show altogether, to the point that they were able to edit together an entertaining talent show in the first episode. There was the driest moment was Tsunami, and they put her in between Mirage, who heel clacked and had a high energy performance, and then Saphira, who ate it up. That was the only bad. This one, I only liked two of the performances.
Yeah, Mirage peed. I've listened to that song many times.
I liked Mirage last week. I really did.
Yeah, that heel clacking. What did Tsunami say? More
because I love a good strip club, and I love the heel clacks at the goddamn strip club.
Yep, that heel clacking. Something about it that being able to heel clack to me, that's just.
I'm to tell you.
Ooh, you are bad. And the leg power it takes to. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
And like when the girls do it coming down the pole.
They come down, they just clapping down everything. And that was the energy I was getting from her last episode. Woo! But that's what I mean. Like, I don't think the producers were expecting the talent show levels to be so drastically different. Because last week we got a whole show. Like, there was not a bad moment. This one, bro.
Yes, there was.
Tsunami was horrible. But they were sure in between. Exactly. I'll say that's my point.
However, wait. I will say a caveat. Tsunami had one of the best songs.
What did Tsunami do last week, though?
She had one of the best songs. She just didn't use it.
She had that song where she said it started off really great, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm on Drag Race. Hi, Ru. Hi, Michelle." And then she walked back, and then she died.
But the song was amazing.
And are we forgetting mandatory meeting? We forgetting about that?
It wasn't terrible.
Listen,
I don't like mandatory meetings.
It was. You don't have to like her.
Amanda's talent
but you know what I don't like about? I don't like her makeup. I don't like the way she does her makeup. Like her eyes look too close together a lot of times, and she just looks weird. She looks almost alien-esque. She looks
because her boy face actually has great bone structure.
I would much rather have somebody have bad makeup that they can fix than a bad performance.
Well, go help Maya.
I don't think it applies.
Because here's the thing, I might not have liked Amanda's makeup, but the performance itself was very interesting. I've watched that. I've watched that in my kitty a lot of times since that. I'm not gonna hold.
It was good. Like the bitch can move.
She can move. And that's the thing is she was moving, and that was comedy, fast comedy. Like that's a talent. So shout out. That's what I say. The rest of it was good. Like the episode 1 was a good show. This was y'all could have kept half of this.
Okay, let me see if I was good. If I was on episode 1 and I did the Red Queen, number 6 Tsunami. We all agree. Number 5. Morphine.
Period.
Number 4. Damn, who's in the show again? Dawn.
I don't even remember last week like that. I forgot.
I remember last week more than this week.
Number 3.
And I just
Mirage.
watched
2 Q and number 1, of course, Saphira. This week.
Okay, how about this?
But I didn't like Saphira's lip sync, and I agree. Them titties was way too small. It was real weird.
I like the lip sync. I mean, I know we talked about it last week, but I like the lip sync because I like that she controlled herself.
She didn't control them titties.
But the titties was bouncing. They was bouncing on beat. They was bouncing on beat.
They kind of control the titties.
It was on beat, and it was on beat.
Bothering me.
It wasn't
like pasty. For somebody that has no use for some titties, El Teddy, you sure got a lot to say about the people's titties.
Because in drag, the titties are a big thing.
If you're giving me female impersonation, that is one of the main things that makes you female.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. That's the one we can stand on together. That's the hill we can die on together.
I'm just giving El Teddy a hard time.
She always try to give me a hard time for no reason. I don't even do nothing to her. I be so nice to her. I do nothing but be nice to her, praise her, and she be over here cutting my throat.
I see numbers. Lightning strike you where you stand.
See, you see what I'm saying? See how he go too?
We cannot have selected. We
everybody agrees. You went too far.
Truth here.
Jesus.
So what I'm gonna say is this, you guys. First of all, Jamar 84. You know I love you down. You know this is a full. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me put a pin on this. This is a full circle moment for me, Jamar. I think I told you this before. This is a full circle moment for me because I used to watch your reviews way back when you were still living in Texas.
Oh, girl.
That's how long I've been watching you, Jamar.
Same.
So this is a full circle moment. I have gone from being a fan to meeting you to calling you a friend, to hanging out. I'd have been to your place. Well, I ain't been to your new place, but I've been to your old place.
Thank you for being.
And this is a full circle moment that we are actually on YouTube talking drag race.
Yes. Heart is true.
This is my part right here.
There's always one who will not let you sing by yourself, because she forever gonna try and take over spirit is something else. Boy,
don't she ever take over spirit? Like nobody can have a moment.
Take over spirit is heavy on her.
Funny, really
I can't have nothing. Not you put them in the bag.
Oh,
you know what? That's crazy, really, because I actually that's really where
now who's having a moment.
That's okay. What's funny is that's where my start in this whole space of YouTube started as well, was with Jamar and Matt doing their reviews. That's how I got into all of this.
Yeah. So it's a full circle moment.
I appreciate y'all because bitch, I've been around for a long time. You know, I ain't nobody.
You always say that, but you really need some.
You are somebody. Really Jesse told us we were somebody now. But I say all that to say that you have an open invitation, Jamar. You and there's another person that I have given them an open invitation. So anytime if you home on a Saturday night and you want to come up and add your 2 cents, you let me know, and I'll make sure I get you the link when it's my turn. I can't speak for I can't speak for other people, but when it's my turn, you definitely have an open invitation to come down, honey, and hang out with the people.
Oh yeah, I would love to stop through.
If you ever want to come by when I'm putting on makeup before we do this.
Oh, is that what you do?
I did get ready with me before I did this.
Oh, well, let me know. I will join you because I was doing mine. I was just sitting here doing it.
Absolutely.
I'll be getting rusty. I don't be painting often unless it's like something real.
I mean, y'all can come and watch me pick out my hat for the episode. That's about all I do.
I don't do my whole makeup. I just do my hat.
You know what, El Teddy? I think you should let Jamar and Abby do your face.
It's not going to be a pretty picture.
Look, if some of these queens can make, magic with their mugs and them makeovers.
Oh,
yeah, some of these makeovers. I think you'd be all right.
Well, the thing is, I think that's the funny part is people think when they see us do drag, especially drag makeup being so extreme, they're like, "Oh, you should do my makeup," and I'm like, "Baby, I'm a makeup applicator. I am not a makeup artist."
Right, it's a difference.
James says that all the time.
Yeah, I can do my. I can do my makeup.
Okay, because I fucked it up enough time.
Because I've been living with this face for 47 years. I know what
I done fucked this face up enough time to know what's right. I have to do yours. We have to start at day one.
Okay, figuring it out.
Want a picture of me in drag day one? I mean, I look terrible.
Baby.
Guess what? Cheeks likes to play in the makeup too.
And does.
I mean, I wasn't the worst.
I still don't understand how I showed you a palette full of purples and blues, and you said, "Oh, let's play in pink." Girl, ain't no pink in this palette.
What are you talking about? It was neutrals and you showed me neutrals and golds.
Baby,
there was a teal and there was a teal in there.
No, ma'am.
There is neutrals, golds, and pinks. Teal, blue,
I only see one purple.
Oh, it's not reading on camera. Those are like purple lavender shades. Those are.
Oh, girl.
It's not.
Oh, yeah, that's not reading. That's not reading.
Yeah, that is not coming through.
I'm
like,
what's that brand?
I was so confused. I was like,
that looks like puce.
It's a lot of lavendery colors.
Gotcha.
There's like one coral color, which is this one. But everything else is like a lavendery, purpley color.
Like periwinkle.
That's
okay. Yeah. I don't know much about those regular eyeshadow colors. I have to play impress pigments because I'm a drag queen and we need coverage and pigment.
Well, yeah,
I mean, if you had a good base, you can.
This is from Miss Hue to Beauty. I just in my mode.
Oh yeah, but that looked like a palette that I have. I think I have it's a different one.
Yeah, Miss Huda is typically for more of the natural situations. I prefer personally.
I have a drawer full of Juvia's place.
Period.
Now Miss Juvia would get pet color payoff.
You go to hell. Don't do that.
Okay, because look, let me tell you,
she'll never use that Juvia's.
It's the Warrior palette too. For every black drag queen out there listening to this under the sound of my voice, if you need a palette for your contouring, it's Warrior.
Bitch. Yes.
It's Warrior 2. Get you a Warrior palette and stop trying to find contours and all that.
Hold on. Is that the one that I have?
Girl, it's the tan one. Here, let me get it for you.
Oh, let me find.
I have plenty. Tracy, it's not. Do you know how many Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes I have?
We didn't say you don't have them.
Tracy said that.
I need to get in because I done hit pan on several.
Baby, when I tell you,
hold on.
Well, love.
You can see the one that I use as my main cheek contour.
No, bitch, hold on,
baby. If you are a black drag queen, a black woman, if you're a black person who does makeup and you have face makeup and you need your face,
don't make me go get up and go get all of my Juvia's Place because it'll be. I ain't gonna do it because Abby will cuss me out. I ain't gonna do it.
When you can do everything with this right here.
Listen, Angela, I also need you to get this one too. Do you have this one?
No.
I need you to get her.
Oh,
she's a lot of neutrals. We love a good neutral.
We love a good neutral, yeah.
This is the coffee shop.
I need lipstick advice. That you who I'm coming to see for the lipstick, girl.
Who?
Oh,
me?
I'm so basic with lipstick. I just don't.
I don't really.
My lipstick Juvia too. Shit.
I don't really do too much with lipsticks.
I love me a good lipstick now.
I just need mine to be matte and be on. So I don't.
Okay, no transfer. Thank you.
That's it.
We love a no transfer. But listen, I would just like to say, if you really need a good gloss, the beauty supply store is never going to steer you wrong. Listen. Okay. Okay, you spend the $30-$40 for a lip gloss when you could go down to the beauty supply for $1.99.
I've never been a gloss girl. It gives me very much, I've been cooking fried chicken. Oh
wow, Jamar, you also have long hair, so like
stick right to it.
I don't wear gloss. As a drag queen, I don't wear gloss because I throw hair around.
Do y'all know how much of my lipstick gloss is on the microphone at my church?
Oh, girl, no.
And every week I said, I know there's a way to unscrew this and clean it.
I hope they give me the same mic, because as a longtime praise leader, I hate getting the mic after. There was this one girl. I would get your mic, because I do not.
No, that mic is my mic. It's assigned to me. Nobody else uses it but me.
No, that's.
But I would like for it to be clean.
Oh, well, if you're really worried about it, grab like a little
at least wipe it with
a wet wipe. Just get like a wet wipe or a makeup wipe and just.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take.
Even if you take it off.
I'm gonna take this and some Q-tips.
But you can take it off. You can screw it off
on Tuesday and clean it as best as I can.
Yeah, because microphones definitely catch a lot of lipstick transfer
and a lot of flu bugs and stuff like that. Especially the sponges.
I know as soon as I drink.
I don't like those sponge microphones. No, give me a metal. I need a metal top.
I like my sponge.
A metal top microphone.
I like my sponge. I just don't want nobody else using my sponge. Like mine is sponge, but nobody else is using my sponge.
And you probably also take yours off and clean it and sanitize it every so often. Well, shout out to Drag Race having us talk about makeup like this.
Okay, because
you guys, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Football is on.
I don't see
I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank you guys. It's either Abby or D next week that's hosting, because I thought we were going in alphabetical order, and
it's probably D.
I don't know how we skipped over D.
Yeah, they said it's girl, boy.
I don't know. We hadn't made anything.
Oh, okay. So then it would be D or L Teddy next week then.
Yeah, we hadn't made anything official. I just throw that out there. But like, look, here we got something. I don't know.
Somebody
put it
it's
fine. I don't care.
So I created one like out of a whim one day.
But we'll let people know. It'll be either L Teddy or D next Saturday, 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. So we got to go so El Teddy can go and get his whoring started for Saturday night.
That's going to be later tonight. That's not till like 1:00.
Period.
I got to be schedule.
It's Martin Luther King weekend, please. There's a lot of whoring to be done this weekend.
After the bar.
Jamal, where you going tonight?
I am going to be with the Lord. Amen.
Jamal, you got to be outside.
That's where that don't glorify God out there. It's a cesspool of sex and sin.
It is. That's what we're outside.
You going to the deviant?
To the where?
El Teddy be right there in the front row.
No, ain't no front row. There's a back room. That's dark.
The dark room.
The dark room.
Or there's a lot of
going on. Actually, there's a lot of
that too. Sometimes at the same damn time.
At the same damn
time.
Had a party.
With that being said, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed to everybody here, Tracy has been dropping the links. Make sure you subscribe to everybody that is up here on this panto. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.